Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
Hey guys, didn't mean to have Betty up already. How is everybody? Thank God it's Friday. What a week it was. And I see that Team Brittany was actually the first one in here way back at 2:13. Danger Noodles Unite and hit the like button. Yes. So I was looking for a snake meme because we're going to talk about Betty's community post about me. And in looking for the memes, I found that picture of a snake that said Danger Noodle. And I was like, oh my God, that is absolutely fantastic. Hey, Natalie, Amac. Amac is a slithery little snake. Jima. Yes, I did see that, Jima, that there was an arrest in the Tupac case. I did see the headline come through at work today. And last podcast on the left did a great deep dive into their murders. I need to listen. Ooh, that actually sounds interesting. And I do have someone joining me today. I know many of you love him, just like I do. So Sinner is going to join me tonight to talk about Betty. Are you there?
I am. How's it going, everybody?
And hopefully your volume is okay for them.
Yeah, let's see. Can you hear me?
Actually, I can hear it. I mean, there's a train going by, so it's kind of, I have a hard time hearing at the moment, but we'll see how everyone else, what everyone else says.
I'll do my best
Yes.
here.
Okay, they can hear you. They're saying hi, Sinner. Barbie.
I'd rather have low volume than low IQ, like a lot of those panel channels. I'll say that.
Or like
Yeah.
Betty, because, oh, Betty. And I will say thank you to Sinner. He sent me timestamps today, and that was really helpful because her lives have been over 3 hours lately, or close to 3 hours, and that's just way too much to get through. So I haven't actually watched. I've watched two of the clips I have. The last one I haven't watched because it was the end of her live, and so it should be exciting. I did see her yell through her bullhorn, though. That was exciting.
Yeah, that was something else, wasn't it?
So I do have AMAC. The poll is about Betty's Disney World rant. Yes. She's obsessed with the P word. Yeah, she's obsessed with a lot of things.
Dude, a lot of those people that are pretending to be into true crime, I think they're just more obsessed with that stuff. It's like some weirdo stuff.
Yeah. Libra Lori, hello. Blank Slate. Hey, Blank Screen, what's going on? I didn't hear from you today. Usually you send me at least something. Hey, John. Yeah, they say don't talk about other creators, but spent the whole show yesterday talking about SF. Exactly. Hey, Davis fam. Yep, I did see that he is going to be in Florida in 2 weeks, and he's going to make it real for her at that point. Hey, Amy, Tracy Esme, Kelly Green. Yeah, Disney. Yeah, we're going to hear her. It's not very long. I think it's like 3 minutes, but it was interesting. Yeah, all the snakes.
Slithering around.
Mm-hmm. Did I miss? Somebody said hi to Dawn, and I don't see Dawn in StreamYard. Oh, there you are, right there. I skipped right over you for some reason. Hey, Sunshine. Sunshine, did you go see Betty today this morning? Or are you blocked already? Although she did say, and I don't know if I have, I think I did clip it, because she said, if you're blocked but you want to be able to chat and you're going to be nice, send me an email with your URL and I can make sure you're deleted. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no.
nobody do that, please. Don't
Yeah.
be a sucker for that, Kyle.
Nope. Don't do it.
None
Hey,
of them.
Turtaloo.
Don't send your private information to fucking anybody on the internet. Unless you're meeting them for coffee, don't do it. They're all up to something.
Hey, Heather B. Beachy. Yeah, Jima, he sure did. He did make it rather clear that she effed up. Hey, Kelsey, haven't seen you in a while. Queen Bella. Anna, you've gone to Disney World, Anna. Do you not remember? Hey, CK. Stella Bella. And Anna, I've already warned you, do not spam the chat, please. Why am I suddenly regretting voting yes to this poll after reading the title? Oh, okay, it has nothing to do, so the poll has nothing to do with the title. The poll has to do with one of the clips that I'm going to play from Betty's live today. Hey, Golden Feather. Hey, Elaine from the UK. Tiffany voted no. Hey, T. Marie. Jima also voted no. Interesting. He skipped to my Lou. Oh my gosh, Amy, I don't even want to know. I mean, well, I do know how expensive it is. I went to Disney World when I was 10, So it's been 35 years since I've been there, and I'd love to go back, but it's way too expensive. Hello, VCaser. Hello, fellow Danger Noodles and Nope Ropes. Let's see. I know, Tiffany. I mean, I told her the other day, if you're spamming, you're going to timeout. Like, and so I just gave her a gentle reminder not to spam because, yeah. Hey, KB. Sober Pug, Cambry. What a strange question in the poll. I didn't think it was strange. I mean, it'll make more sense when we get to Betty. Yeah, over 100. And that's the one thing I miss is seeing how many people are in Betty's chat in the morning. Hey, Sunnyside. Glow with Glow. Weren't you just live? I was watching you before I went live, and I was like, oh, I hope she can make it. True Jedi Forever. Evil Queen. Ugh, tired of the drama. Listen. So, the last 2 days at work have been interesting, to say the least. Yesterday was really rough. There was a really bad fight, like really bad. Today, the kids were so off the wall. They just would not sit still. Like I don't even know what was going on. So I was thankful it was Friday and that I was just waiting for the day to be over. Oh, yes, CK. I haven't seen the flooding in New York City, but I did have a friend text me and say, are you anywhere near there? And I was like, no, we haven't gotten any rain today where I am. Hey, Chili Peanuts, Nikita, Marcy. Oh, Anna, you haven't seen the post? Well, we're all going to see it in a minute. Hey, Sapper K. Truth Hurts. Hey, Lisa. How's it going? John. I did see they had a press conference in regards to Tupac. Hey, Boovmo. Oh, yeah, 20 years ago, but wouldn't take him now. It's too expensive. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I saw Glare said the price of amusement parks. I mean, it's just bonkers. I don't even know how. Like, well, you have 4 kids. How can you go to Disney World? You got a budget for that shit for like 6 months or something?
Probably a year. I mean, I haven't even looked up. Oh, Evil Queen Yaya. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, I see everyone saying hello. Hi, guys.
Yep, I'm putting it up on. Sinner needs a real picture. Well, I mean, or like some kind of emoji or something.
Fucking deal with it.
You're just a D now. Betty might get some ideas, Sinner.
Oh, I know. I mean, shit. Queen might too. So fucking weirdos.
Hey, Davis fam. Oh, good. And Cambry said, you sound better today, Sinner. You're louder.
Oh, good. Yeah. Actually,
FSU girl.
I took a sewing needle and cleaned out the little microphone hole in my phone. So there you go.
Hey, Jeffrey S. It wasn't really a rant about Disney, but she did say some things that were like wacky. Oh yeah, Legoland would be cool. I've never been there. Oh, blank screen's been busy. I know. SF never had a channel on YouTube. As far as I know, he's only on Twitter. Hey, KCG. Dutch Oma.
Queen Bella. No, I'm not taking up space in her inbox. I think I am taking up space in her head, though. I mean, I'm just going to talk about it. This does not represent Emmy at all. But Queen Bee is a clown. I mean, she keeps bringing up my name and leaving me blocked in her chat, so I can't even respond. I mean, what kind of a pig does shit like that? I'm done. Done with that woman.
Hey, Kara. BK, sir. So, I mean, she actually was talking about cases, Betty was, for probably a good hour and a half or so. And then once she got into the case in Florida where they arrested this pedo, that's when she kind of like started unraveling. Hey, let's be honest.
I see you, Mona Lisa. There's a lot of things that aren't cool. Pay attention.
What do you mean, Anna? She was stuttering in her comments. It was so funny. In what comments? Betty was? Oh, AMAC, you trolled. I miss trolling. But I do have a day off soon. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I did notice this morning Betty was trying to be professional for a little bit of her live. It didn't last till the end, but...
Oh, yeah. Anna, Sinner has a lot of bad words, just so you know. Hey, K-Mash. Yeah, Blank Screen said the same thing. Don't take the bait. Do not send her your URL.
Yeah, don't send anybody that information. I mean, unless you're just looking for trouble.
Yeah, I have a lot of people's real names, and honestly, I don't even remember what they are. Like SoFlo Mama, her email isn't SoFlo Mama. So I actually have to go through the emails to try to figure out what one is her because I don't remember people's names. Like I don't really care what your name is. So
I've been bombarded with all kinds of weird messages this week.
Oh, hey, Glare. Tiffany said I refused to sub to her, so I can't ever chat. Plus, she blocked me the other day when she was here. Yeah, apparently she was blocking everyone in my chat when she stopped in. And so that's why she was getting pissed off, because I could see everyone else's comments, but she couldn't. So it was like she wanted me to, put her first. Well, sorry, not going to happen.
Hilarious. I didn't realize she was doing that.
I didn't either. Someone actually blank screen. I didn't realize either until someone told me, because they emailed me and said, we heard you talking to Betty, but we couldn't see any of her comments. And then they would only see her comments when I put them up on the screen. So Blank says, I will be the one spamming.
Damn right.
Oh, and there's SoFlo. I'm really far behind, so I need to hurry up a little bit here. That's all about Disney, going to Disney. Okay. Oh, Glow It Glow, you just recorded a video. Okay. I thought you were live for some reason. Oh, Lisa says there were only like 143 when I was in there when she first went live this morning at 6 a.m. your time. So it was 9 a.m. my time. I dozed back off right away. Betty is better than a sleeping pill. Oh, well, actually, so this is an interesting story. So I didn't realize that there was a substitute today because like I said, we're so busy. Like we see each other if we're, in the hall, like other staff, but normally we don't. Well, anyways, there was a substitute today, and she was asked to leave by administration because she was overheard telling the students that they belonged in juvenile detention and other things that you shouldn't say to kids who already have, issues, so to speak. I'm gonna blame it on the harvest moon, but it was today was like just like they were hyper, but yesterday was bad, like really bad. Oh no, Anna, there's a girl spreading nasty rumors about you. That is no bueno. And you need to tell her to go kick rocks. They do need discipline, and it's also, I think, blank screen, especially with these kids, they've kind of fallen through the cracks, or, they're like the bad kids, right? The ones with the bad rap. And like getting to know them, like they're all, they just act like they're tough. Like they're not as tough. Well, I mean, they are tough. Let me say that based on the fight we had yesterday. But I mean, they're not as bad as they make themselves out to be.
I saw the Glares comment. I've had some teachers say some crazy stuff to me too. But I mean, I went to school in the city, so I guess it's a little bit different there. Don't get me started on our bus drivers, though. They were the true terrorists.
Yeah, we're not off Monday because we don't have a big Jewish population, but the last school I was at, we did get Yom Kippur off, which was nice. All right, so still Disney. I'm going to skip over Disney. Hey, Evie Renee. Oh, Clara, you went to Legoland 17 years ago? Yeah, I've never been there. Hey, Truth Seeker. Pig lips and backflips. Truth Seeker. I think I already said hi, Truth Seeker. I feel like I just said it.
There's a really cool amusement park where I'm from in Pittsburgh. It's called Kennywood. It's like, I think it's one of the oldest national parks in the country too. It's been there for ages. So they have like the old, tunnel of love boat that you go into, and it smells musty like an old amusement park. It's got some roller coasters. It's pretty cool.
Oh no, Pig Lips. You'd be blocked in here for life if you chatted like you speak. Yeah. I mean, this is the way I talk all the time. Like, I just say bad words here sometimes. Not at school. Although I did say the other day, somebody called me a bitch. And I was like, I'm not a bitch. I'm just bitchy. Because another kid told me that. So, hey, Kay. Your real name is Bob the Third. Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
I was called Captain Savaho.
Oh yeah.
which is funny. I mean, I have to speak on that. I don't deal with people that need saving, first of all. And the person that I was defending is not a hoe. So wrong again.
So I told Sinner I was going to call him Cash for Captain Save-A-Ho.
No, there's already Cash.
I know. Well, that's Cash H. You're
okay.
just Cash.
I don't like it.
Oh, Queen Bella, you weren't blocked? See, I'm blocked because I commented on her post about me. And then I tagged her in a post on my page telling her, like, I'm blocked. And I'm still blocked. So.
Oh, that's cool. I see a few people have been to Kennywood.
Hey, Spitfire.
The cool old park.
Hey, Chris. All right.
Kennywood is this really cool thing where they have sounds strange to say, but they call it ethnic days. So they'll have like Polish Day and Italian Day, and then after that they do like each neighborhood around Pittsburgh. They'll do like each little neighborhood has their own day, and it's like half off or something if you're from there. So you have whole
Huh.
communities going to the amusement park with their neighborhood. It's real slick.
I don't think she was boozy. I think she was just a bitch. And she only had like an hour left of the day when she started that. Well, I should say there was only an hour left of the day before a student got so upset that they got staff and staff overheard her saying those things. Oh no. Oh wait, chili peanuts. I think I saw that. Are you in the UK? We had a local school bus crash, driver and child killed. If that's the UK, I remember seeing the headlines. She was 15, right? Was the girl 15? Oh, that's true, FSU girl. Anna could tell her not to be a Betty. A teacher once threw a shoe at my husband. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Yeah, I'm just going to blame everything on the harvest moon.
I almost have like 3 pages of a notebook filled up with the shenanigans that have been happening the last couple of days.
Yeah, I
just
just
happy.
live stream.
I'm thankful there are good people still around you and the Glare and Blank. Everybody keep a watchful eye. That's my advice. Everybody's lying. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, Glare, He-Man and Voltron. Oh my gosh, and She-Ra. Well, I like She-Ra, and oh my god, it was Gem, and I don't remember what the rest of it was, but Gem was like the oh my god, that would be so funny. I had a teacher who would write bad kids' names on egg cartons and smash them in the window. That would be funny.
The Glare's right though. We were showed that those bus drivers no mercy. So
it was rough.
By the time I got there, they'd probably been working there for 20 years. They were done messing around.
I mean, I will say it takes a special kind of person to work with kids these days because they are so, well, I mean, they're disrespectful. Like today, I was told I was a stupid teacher and that they didn't know how I even graduated. It's like, okay.
Bella, yes, absolutely. I have your back so long as you're right. I've been getting a lot of messages from people. Thanks, Center. You're doing the right thing. Keep it up. It's bizarre. I don't even know what I'm doing except speaking my mind.
Hey, Shopaholic. Oh my gosh, Cash Money Millionaires. I actually saw them in concert.
Oh, yes, Soflo Mama, they sure are.
Hey, Gina. Oh, hit the like. We actually, my live yesterday, I did a quick live about Betty yesterday. And you were one of the stars of the show. But kudos to you. Oh, Thunder, you're not blocked anymore? Like, just tell her to unblock me so we can have a conversation. She said she's not going to come on my panel. So, I mean, I'd love to go and, be able to comment.
Oh, I see. Mom of Gladiator, I think it was. She's from Pittsburgh too. Fellow Yinzer.
Hey, Woodstock. Wishful thinking, Sean. All right, I'm going to skip forward. Oh, Queen Bella said, Sinner, if someone comes after me, can I tell them they better stop or I'm telling Sinner?
Sure can. So long as you're the right in the situation and they're wrong, send me their way.
Well, there was even because some people shouldn't be teachers. So there was a girl who a student said to my TA, you need to fix your shoes. And my TA turned around and said, you need to fix yourself. And the girl was like, what did you just say to me? And my TA said, you heard me. Like you just have to dish it back. And it's almost like they respect you more because, they're trying to rattle you. And if you dish it back, they're not going to keep dishing it out. Hey, Okie Crime News. Remy. Aw, little dove, how are you feeling? I hope well. All right, so I'm almost caught up. Yeah, I still remember my teachers. Well, one especially in high school that actually that's why I went in to be a math teacher because of my teacher in high school. Hey, Julie. Hey, Boston. Tell BHB to stop being a twit and unblock people. Exactly. Like, that's what I said. Just unblock everybody. And then as people are being, idiots, block them again. I mean, she'd get a lot more people commenting. Her engagement would go up. Yes, Sean, that's absolutely okay. Hey, Bambi Nicole. Oh boy, Bambi. I'm not going to put your comment on screen, but I mean, a lot of people have been saying that, so.
Oh, I see Little Dove. Hey, Little Dove. It's always great to see you. Hope you're having a good day.
All right, so I am, hey, Halloween baby. I like that name. Oh, yeah, AMAC, I know. She asked to email your URL. Hell no, do not do that. Nope. Yeah, exactly. She's gonna block you when you said, although I will say, I don't know if it was hit the like or the other person who commented, but she said, I'm not going to block you right now, but if you keep doing what you're doing, I'm going to block you again. Remy, I haven't either. I never thought of a snake as a danger noodle, but when I was looking for memes, I saw that picture and I was like, oh my God, that is perfect.
Yep, I've heard snakes called nope ropes before.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that either until somebody said it. All right, so I am caught up. So the first thing we're going to do is talk about Betty's community post about me and how she thinks she solved the mystery of YouTube frenemies. So this was, when did she post this? 2 days ago. So Wednesday, it must have been Wednesday. And so she actually, let me zoom in a little bit. So she said, wow, headstones and headlines. Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Wow. So are you slithering away from that hate squads? Asking for a friend. So This is Queen Bee. This is Aileen. Queen Bee said, I knew that bitch was a snake, referring to Bash. I fucking knew it. Emmy is too. And Aileen says, oh, Emmy is hence why I slithered away. And then Queen replies, yep. So what Betty doesn't realize is that Queen Bee and I are frenemies and that we have never liked each other. We tolerate each other. I was blocked in her chat, in Queen Bee's chat, for probably, about 6 months. I just recently got unblocked because I emailed her to say, can I please be unblocked? Like, I have something to say. And
did you have to kiss the ring?
What's that?
I said, did you have to kiss the ring to get unblocked?
No, I did not.
Did you have to send her money?
Nope, just an email or a message. Well, actually, it wasn't an email, it was a message.
You're one of the lucky ones. It's probably because you're a creator. I'm just a lowly sub. You know, I'm not important enough for big business.
Well, I don't know, because I got blocked. Well, actually, that's probably true, because I didn't get blocked until I created my channel. And then she unblocked me. But we've never been friends. So the fact that Betty believes that because Queen called me a snake, that I'm going to be slithering away from hate squads. First of all, I'm not a part of a hate squad. So I can't slither away if I was never there to begin with. And second of all, Queen and I have never been friends. So Betty doesn't, like, she thought she was, like, throwing shade, but she wasn't. Like, okay. And what I thought was really funny or interesting is that most of the comments were talking about me and how cool I am. And I actually left it on top comments because, as you can see, well, nobody could see me because I'm blocked, but I did say I'd love to comment if I wasn't blocked.
It seems there's a theme. It seems there's a theme going on here with some creators. I mean, they can dish it out, but the second anyone speaks sense to them, they just block them, you know, and change and switch and make shit up and change the narrative.
Yep. And I don't know who Belinda is, but Belinda said it is pretty low to tag someone, yet have them blocked. Headstones and headlines can't respond to your accusations. Betty, the delicate flower, can't handle a response to her accusations. Chicken. Oh, and Leo commented, blocked but talking about her. We call that Iluamaka. So definitely check out the comments. They're pretty cool. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just wanted to address this because Betty just doesn't get it. Yeah. But anyways,
I'd love to see the rest of those text messages.
Oh yeah, like the before and after, for sure.
Yeah, there's probably it's because context is everything, right?
And I will say that those text messages, so they're just being released now, which I think in itself, like, private is private. Like, that's just like
I see
shady
Dolly
backdoor stuff.
Dolly dropped a couple of screenshots of the same people talking to each other, Queen and Aileen. So my question is, where's the rest of the messages? Does Aileen not have them? Queen says she's not obligated to give them up, which leads me to believe that she's got something to hide, right? I mean, but
yes and no. I mean, I guess I would say, Aileen started it.
When Dolly starts making sense, the world's upside down.
And I haven't watched Dolly yet, so yeah, I agree, AMAC. Aileen is choosing what to show and what not to show. Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
And
what about the other person in the text message conversation, Queen Bee? Why? What the feck?
well, and I can see, if you wanted to, you know, defend yourself. But I will say that this text
I
message, yes,
I see you, Brianna. I see what you're saying, but also it's beyond that right now. It's not private. It's on everybody's fucking stream. It's not private. She's got nothing to hide, then prove it. Private. Look, most of you people have no idea what privacy is. If you think someone like that is trying to keep something private for the goodness of privacy, you're mistaken.
and Jasmina, I did see that video. I did actually watch that earlier. But this text message was sent. Well, text messages, I should say, was sent the day that Aileen was pissed off because Bash met Betty. So, that's what, almost 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, so it was then, which, you know what, like, I'm not a snake, but if you think I'm a snake, great. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do shady shit because it's dumb.
Yep, same here.
It's YouTube. YouTube's supposed to be fun. Yeah, I agree, FSU girl.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, I respect people's privacy, but if you're gonna put out bits and pieces, then wasn't it all private? Why'd you just show me one piece of it? It's a failed logic.
Well, it's
I
to
get
fit their narrative. So
I get
Aileen wanted it to fit what she wanted to present. So she
yeah.
only showed the part where Bash was called a bitch and a snake, and I was also called a snake. So, but what was said, and I agree, what was said before, what was said after. That's important.
Yeah, context is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Dolly Vision has the same question.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy. Yes, definitely entertaining. So that's where the title of this live came from, was because apparently we are slithering, slimy snakes, or now I'm going to call us danger noodles because that just sounds more fun.
Hey, just one sec, Brianna. I'm not against you in any of this. I mean, I'm not. I don't even know. I know you're one of Queen's friends or whatever. I do what you got to do, but I mean, you can't convince me of, your opinion. Uh-uh. Like, I respect your opinion. Just be respectful of others.
Well, is that the one where she said, I mean, if accusing me of being shady or blocking me makes someone feel better? Is that the one
Yeah.
you just saw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was like hypothetical,
Well,
not technical.
but I mean, it's not accurate. Blocking someone and talking shit on them at the beginning of your live, who's not even a sub of yours, just because that person disagrees with your shady business, yeah, I think that's rotten. I really do.
Well, and
I
I
mean,
say all the time, I mean, if like you shouldn't talk about someone if they aren't around to defend themselves, because just like we do in the court system, like you have the right to defend yourself. And so, that's
you
kind
can't.
of, I kind of felt the same way when, um, the whole situation was being talked about on YouTube, but I was at work and it was by multiple creators. I couldn't defend myself because I was at work. And by the time I get home, the lives are over. So, then I could go live and defend myself, but what's the point of that? Like, I'd want to defend myself in the moment, not hours later. So that's my thing. Like, I really believe that if you're going to talk smack about someone, they should have the ability at that moment to defend themselves. Just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what they do over there. That's just what it is.
All right. So we're going to start with Betty. So I don't have very, very much. I think it's a total of maybe 20, 25 minutes. But they're interesting clips, to say the least. So here we go.
His numbers on his cases, he closes cases. He's a good sheriff. And he doesn't take any crap.
And to give you the background, so she was talking about Grady Judd, who arrested someone, or actually I think it was multiple people that were part of a pedo ring. And so she's giving her thoughts about that news conference that was held.
Hold on one second. I want to address a comment. Sinner, why do you lump everyone together? I don't. From the best of my knowledge, Boston, you're a good dude. No, not
I really
many
like
people have
Boston
anything
Nick.
bad to say about you. I'm specifically talking about Queen Bee. I'm not lumping shit. I'm talking about her specifically. I hope that cleared it up.
Yeah, Grady Judd wouldn't like BHB. Well, she sure loves him. And she'll tell us that in this clip. Hey, Rabbit Hole Survivor.
But that's just, I think the reason why we went through that whole long-winded video is because Disney, and in his comments that he said about Disney, every single sting he does, there is a Disney employee in the mix somewhere. Always. And to me, that's a problem. And to me, we're going to, because we protect women and children here, we're going to scream that from the rooftops. Because at the end of the day, you know what we've all been talking about? It's like, we watch these things. We're like, okay, there's going to be a Disney employee somewhere here. But to actually hear the sheriff say that out of his mouth on this bust it's a problem. It's a big problem. We've got, Disney is not the same anymore. And we all need to come to acceptance of that and realize how toxic. My internet just fell. Give me just a second.
Hey, Honeybee's Honeycomb Hideout.
Yeah, I don't think Betty realizes that Grady Judd, his jurisdiction is basically where fuck Disney World is. So, yeah, a lot of people that work or live there work at Disneyland. That's why they always get arrested and their employees there. It's not complicated.
Right.
But for us to have this almost every single time, there is a culture.
And Brianna actually just said the same thing that you did, Sinner, with a comment. That's because it's Polk County. Disney is the largest employer in Orlando, and it's right next door to Polk County. Do the math. Well, Brianna, we know Betty doesn't math.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, 233,000 people are employed at Disney? That's crazy.
Whoa, is that just Disney World or is that the company?
Yeah, that's like hard to imagine that many people. I can see you, Gypsy Lady. Yes, I can. Hey, Nonsense. Oh, you just Googled it. Okay. That's got to be just Disney World.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Oh, right, because they own several parks there. That's true. That's insane.
At Disney that is allowing this to be okay for their employees or them turning the other cheek. This is so overwhelming that we've been watching it for years. And every time, we don't hear any other. Sorry, the internet just went down again. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to have some issues as we round into the second hour. But there we go. But the one company we hear, we don't have the same.
SoFlo Mama, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Over 300. Hashtag suck it, bullfrog. And I actually, right before SoFlo Mama did that, I actually wrote hashtag suck it, Betty. Oh, that's a good question, Brianna. I wonder how many people in P rings work at Walmart. I mean, they're everywhere. So, I mean, yeah, if you're not convicted, how many of them are working around our school children? Around camps?
I feel pretty confident that there are, men and women far more qualified than I am working on that problem. I'm not saying there's not that type of problem in the world, but there are. You think Disney's got a lot of employees. There's a lot of good men and women working on figuring these people out and making arrests and breaking these type of things up. Betty, I don't even know why she has an opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. And Queen Bella, if you can drop the membership link, or if one of my other mods does, could you please do that? I know Queen Bella has it because I sent it to her not too long ago. And thank you, Lisa, for gifting a membership. Amy M, congratulations. Welcome to the Stoners. And Be Real also became a member, so welcome to the Stoners. And no, not that kind of stoner. Although after yesterday, if contact highs were a thing, I would have been on the ground. Just saying. Oh, Stella Bella, thank you so much. Member for 4 months. Betty is a venomous snake. And Gma, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And Daz Larson, go figure. Daz Larson, who just asked for the membership link. Congratulations. Welcome to the Stoners.
Pretty good timing there.
I know. That's so weird. And Shay B says, hey, I'm from Pittsburgh too.
Awesome.
CK, it wasn't just the classroom. Like, the entire hallway, it was so strong, it almost smelled like skunk. But it wasn't a skunk. It was it was so bad.
Yeah, see, there's a few people from Pittsburgh in here. They can tell you this is how nice people talk from Pittsburgh. I'm not even pissed off.
Brianna said, Emmy, dude, I was high AF last night. It's the only way I made it through listening to Vilda Morticia's court reaction stream for the 4th time. Yep, and Rowdy, I did say not that kind of stoner, Rowdy. So SoFlo Mama, they have vape detectors. So they have detectors when kids go in there and try to vape. And they also get searched before they come into school. So cheap weed. Well, it was bad. It was so bad. And all of us are like, us staff are like, ugh. Yeah. Brianna. Hey, to each their own. I actually have a Jack and Coke that I'm drinking because that's, I don't do any of the other stuff. So, right? We all have our thing.
Like even that guy from California that has that, disaster relief company and stuff like that. We don't hear that disaster relief company every single, what do they call these things? Investigations they do. Right? But we do hear one company name every single time. every single time. And that name is Disney employee. Disney employee, employed by.
And Daz, actually, just before Betty talked about the employee, just because Disney employees have been busted doesn't mean it's a Disney problem. These people work in every career field for countless different employers. Right. And as someone said, well, many people said, it's going to most likely include Disney workers because it's near Disney. So
Betty should look and see what the police blotters like around military bases are like. I mean, every single DUI, every drunk in public, every whatever, and small petty crime. It's always a military guy that's just wandering around, had too many beers. It's because of proximity, of course.
Yeah, Betty better be careful. Disney will come after her for sure. And Disney's got good lawyers.
Yeah, Disney doesn't.
Really good lawyers.
They have that Winnie the Pooh money.
Gma. Back in the dinosaur days, I had to take an algebra test while on an illicit substance. So I aced it. Okay.
Disney, employed by Disney, Disney employee, employed by Disney, employed by Disney. Every last one of them. Enough's enough. Don't take your kids to Disney. Something could happen to them. Something could happen to them. All right, typically, oh shoot, I didn't mean to stop sharing that. I always hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Okay, so if you haven't voted in my poll, please do so. Because I'm going to end this poll and create another one. So if you haven't voted, vote now. Ooh, we have over 300 votes. That's amazing. All right, so I'm going to end it. And so 55% said yes. I'm going to say 45% said no. So that is, I actually didn't think it was going to be that close with yes and no, but that's really interesting. I'm glad I picked that.
Yeah, that poll's a little tricky though, because there's probably in that 300 people, there's probably 4 dozen different reasons why they wouldn't go or they would go,
Right. And I mean, I wasn't specific.
Like the Claire was saying earlier, yeah, it's expensive as shit. I mean, most people can't afford to spend $300-$400 a head for their whole family to go to Disney World, especially from the middle of the country or something,
I have to find, I don't remember how I want to word this, so give me 1 second.
Oh, you're making another?
Yeah, based on the next clip, but I don't remember. I have to think about how I wanted to. I think I
Did you clip the her
about the uneducated?
The terms of service breaking that she was doing this morning.
Was that at the end? Because I clipped the whole end.
Oh, I'll wait and see what you got. She was basically doing the same thing she did the other day, saying unsub from these channels. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that.
All right, I found it. All right, so the next question is up, and that is, are people who attack BHB, quote, uneducated? So we're going to let that poll get some votes, and we're going to check out the next clip, which is about, I think it's just over 3 minutes.
Second. There we go. Let's see if this one works a little bit better so you guys can see that. Yeah, this is perfect. So right up here is the address bar. You see that? That's what you need to copy and paste right there. And all you do is right mouse click and go to copy and then paste. So that's all you need to do to send me your URL. But trying to find you, if you're blocked and I'm trying to find you, it's different for creators than it is for people that watch the creators. We can't find you guys that easy. So if you do feel like you were unblocked, or maybe you were blocked for a purpose, but maybe that purpose has changed and you would like to be a you'd like to participate in conversation here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, I'm happy to open it back up. Again, we've got rules over here. I know that not all the channels out there have rules to be on there. Some of them are just free-for-alls. Okay, I understand that. And that's the rules of their chat. And that's fine over on their channel. However, here we talk about true crime. I really don't care about the drama. I don't care about how people feel about me.
But yet you continue to talk about that exact thing. Like you're talking about it right now.
The whole thing is drama and how people feel about her. That's our whole show. What does she mean she doesn't care about drama?
And CK, we did say that earlier, but again, do not send Bullhorn your URL ever.
Yeah, don't send her anything. Don't send her gifts with your home address on it. She collects and saves all of that stuff. Guaranteed.
I agree, Blank Screen. She should. I mean, she did point out that Aileen has the Blank Screen's Bish or something like that, and not to block it. And then she did say, I think it was yesterday, if any blank screens come in, don't block them.
Holy shit. So, I think I figured out what's wrong with Betty's computers. That it's just gigabytes of blank screen accounts. If she would just unblock him, then her computer would probably work.
Her block list has to be so long. I can't even imagine how many people are on it. It's got to be a lot, because she was blocking everyone in my chat the other day. Plus she had, other people on there from I was February, and she probably had people from before then for the past 2 years. It's got to be a long list.
I did notice today that she amended her. These people have been after me for 2 years. She's now changed it to 14 months. So I'm not sure who she's referencing, but she changed that for some reason. And also, she keeps saying that like we're lying about her. I mean, is she talking about you and I whenever she says that, or is she talking about in general? Because it's weird. She talks about people in broad strokes, but very specifically. I can't figure out exactly, because I offered a challenge to Betty to name one single time that Emmy's lied about her. I mean,
yeah, and she still hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, there's not one single time, none.
She just keeps saying that we're liars, that we've lied on her. Well, prove it.
The people that are here to learn about true crime, this door is open. If you want to make sure that you're, if you want to be nice and just have a conversation, please, by all means, come here and enjoy yourself. But if you're here to disrupt, if you're here to gaslight, if you're here to be nasty to me or nasty to people in my chat, or nasty because they just have a different opinion than you, then that's not welcomed here. But if you guys can all be adults and not act, crazy, the chat's open for anybody. It's just whenever you start getting nasty and start getting crazy and start being, acting irrational, there's no place for that on this channel. We don't prescribe to that. I don't prescribe to any of it. I think every channel, if you should be able to talk about what you want to talk about, do what you want to do. I'm a liberty person. So, for everybody, if you feel that's how you can send me your URL and I'll make sure that you're unblocked. But we are keeping track of who we're blocking and the reasons we're blocking. So if you...
Yes, she has said in the past that they have a spreadsheet of those who have been blocked and why they have been blocked. So Betty, I would love to know what the reason is that you blocked me. Just curious, because I know why you blocked me, but I want to know why you blocked me.
I get nervous about anyone who makes a list. of like people's names. If you're making lists of names, ooh.
Oh, right, blank screen, but you set your sub only mode for 20 minutes. So how new people be able to chat? Make it make sense, right? It's probably actually one of those binders is probably the spreadsheet with all the people blocked on it.
If you're willing to check the pettiness and the BS at the door, I'm happy to have anybody communicating in this chat. But I just, we do talk about true crime. I have preachers, I have, good wholesome people in my chat that, every now and again, I don't like cussing. I think it's just not, I do have a potty mouth. I don't like it.
Do you remember what you said yesterday, Betty? Because that was actually really good. Like that, I mean.
She doesn't like cussing. She doesn't like drama or cussing. This is awesome.
So I try very hard not to curse, but I do every now and again. But again, it's something I don't want on my channel, even for myself. So if I don't want it for myself, I'm definitely not going to have people that don't run this channel acting foolish. So if we can just, act adult. I don't know how else to explain it, but if you could just do that, we'll all be on good terms. You don't have to agree with me. I just want to make sure that everybody keeps saying, "Oh, if you don't agree with her, you're out." No, I treat you as you treat me. So in a lot of situations, what I find is that people like to dole it out, but they get very offensive when they're treated with the same exact way that they're treating somebody else. I just find that personally ironic, but that's how it typically goes. I'm one of those people. You come to me nice, I'll be your best friend. I'm the nicest person in the world. I'll give you the shit off my back. You come to me with that BS, you're going to be hit.
Say it again.
Did she just say she was the nicest person in the world? Holy cow.
She's a sinner. She's a nice person.
I've been getting it all wrong. Hi, Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know.
With that BS.
I don't know what she means by nice person.
That's just how I roll. You want to talk to me? I'll talk to you. You want to be rude, nasty?
That's not true, Betty, because I tagged you in my post since I can't comment and you haven't responded. So that's not true. You don't talk to people who talk to you.
And sideways, I'll be rude, nasty, and sideways. I got it like that. So if you're being treated unfairly by Bullhorn Betty, it's probably because you got it. There's unintentional people that get hit as well. Like, when people are beating me up in the chat and one of my people ask a question and I misread it and I'm like, right? Because I'm gaslit already. And it's not intended for that person. And that's what I love about my audience is that they don't get offended by that because they understand what I go through on a daily basis. And they understand that I just misread what they said. So the only people that get offended are the people that get offended on it over everything, right? We're not doing this the way they think we should do it. So they're going to beat us up to try to force us into compliance with their way of thinking because they're uneducated, don't even have a college degree, but somehow they're smarter than the rest of America. But I digress. So there's been a lot of stuff.
So that was the end of that. Uneducated people.
Are you lying to us about your education, Emmy?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Oh, dang it. Hold on. That's gonna bug me. My slide is crooked. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. I mean, just because someone disagrees with her. Oh my God, it's crooked again. What the heck? It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, because I didn't make it big enough. That's why. There we go. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That would bug me the whole time. Yeah. She says digress a lot, and it's... Well, pig lips and backflips, you have a point. I've seen her subs comment. She should be a little more kind to uneducated people. But people who follow her are educated. Everybody else isn't.
Well, I mean, why not be cool with people whether they have a college degree or if they have a 5th grade education?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. They're good people. They're good people. I mean, that's what should be important.
Right. And everybody has good ideas. It doesn't matter, you know, how much education you have. You could still have something to contribute.
I agree.
Hey, Leo, what's going on?
We'll make tomorrow's show a little more.
Okay, so this was the end of her live. It's about just under 20 minutes. And I did not watch this. So I don't know what she's going to say, but I do know that she uses her bullhorn. So that's really exciting.
Interactive. I won't have it planned. I'll have just a couple things planned and opened it up so we can kind of move the show any which way we want to move it. If there's a new case that you guys are interested in, we'll start directing the focus to that new case. So either way, we'll just have it a little more interactive tomorrow for each.
Hey, Petunia. Not a lot. This is going to be the longest clip that I have.
And every one of you. Oh, thank you, big boy. You are the best. I appreciate you for going over this. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And there's still the Apple Watch stuff and other information that I haven't looked into yet, because honestly, the one that I'm interested in is the Amazon stuff, because that was directly related to a theory that I had developed early on in this case. And so I'd like to see if that theory that I developed early on in this case actually holds water. Some of them do, some of them don't. But I find.
And Brianna says, because Sinner, poor, uneducated, poor, quote, dirty, poor people from the country are the worst people ever, and they're guilty of all crimes ever committed. Like, duh. Yeah, really that's Betty's philosophy.
Hey, I see Vic and BL in here. I just wanted to say hello to them.
Oh, yeah. I just saw them, too.
I actually had great encounters with both Vic and BL before I found all this goofy, sloppy internet world. Just hanging out over at Naked Mel's, and I can vouch they're both solid people.
And Vic said, Sinner.
My batting average on some of these theories are pretty good,
Thank you, Vic. I appreciate the hearts for me, too. Thank you. Yeah, Lisa. Oh, God, here we go. I was right. No bets. Like all of us, we came to a logical conclusion. No one case, Betty. Oh, and BL said, Sinner, I dumbed your ass earlier in the chat. Scroll up.
My bad.
We don't get them all, but like I said, we're above 85%, so I'm good with that number. I'm really good with that number. You have a great day too, everyone, and that kind of really is it. We're at 2.5 hours right now, and like I said, I was planning on opening up the phones, but I obviously was a little too aggressive with my planning of the show today, as I was yesterday, right? So tomorrow I won't be so aggressive with my commentary, and we'll open up the phone lines early and chat and say hi to everybody.
Are you actually going to go live tomorrow, Betty? Actually, maybe I'll call you, because you don't have my phone number blocked yet. Well, my Google Voice number. And then we could actually have a conversation.
Thing, and then we'll get on with the show, and I hopefully that'll give it a nice little balance for you guys. So anyways, come back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a great day. God bless. TGIF. And before we leave, I want to try to force myself at the end of all my shows. Sometimes, I'm perfectly imperfect, so sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. Our wonderful supporters today on this show, Tammy Sue, a new member. She's not a new member, but she's a new member today. So we love Tammy Sue. Thank you for that. Regina Wright, 5-month member. Blessings and prayer for us all. Keep hope alive. God bless you for that. Big boy, can you give me a quick summary recap on Coburger? And also,
Lisa, I actually did think of that. I need to work on a fake accent so you don't get hung up on right away. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to think about that.
Thanking me for going over it with her. And we're going to continue to go over Brian Koberger a little bit more tomorrow. I think I'm just going to focus everything on him, unless there's like a crazy story that pops up between now and then. But we haven't really, there's been so much drama and chaos going on, and I don't like it, that it's kind of taken me away from some of the true crime stuff. So we are getting back on the true crime. We're canceling out the noise. We don't care anymore. We don't care anymore. We're going to ignore and move forward. If they want to have a problem with it, that's their problem to be had. We're happy-go-lucky people over here, and we do good things, and we're going to continue to do that, whether or not we have we have support from a small hate channel or small group of hating people. We don't care anymore. We're done. It sounds like people are making a stand. It sounds like people from other places are making a stand on this too. They're tired of the bullying done here online, and we need to put a stop to it. It's our responsibility to make sure that this place is a safe place for everybody, not just a few. It needs to be safe for everyone. And so if you guys see bullying going on any social media, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, other things, unsubscribe. The only way that this is going to get better is that each of you take responsibility for your actions and your behavior. And if something goes totally against your values, your morals, and your characters, then why are you subjecting yourself to it? Because when I come into this intro, we learn that you are who you hang out with. So if you hang out with a bunch of haters, you're going to be a hater. If you
And Des Larson, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. You and Sinner are great together. Sinner, any chance of getting closer to your microphone or turning up your mic volume? So Sinner uses his phone.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm doing my best.
But we're working on it.
Yeah, it is what it is for now.
Hang out with evil people, you're going to become evil.
So apparently all of us are haters because you're in my chat, and because we're haters, we're evil. So all of you are also going to be evil.
That's a real big leap.
Yeah. I'm not even close to being evil or a hater. I mean, I hate some things, like I hate onions, like with a passion. Anything that smells that bad is telling you not to eat it, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't
imagine an existence where there are literally 1,000 people coming at you because all the messed up shit that you're doing. I mean, it might even be more than 1,000 people coming after her because of all the nuts, But imagine being so out of your mind that instead of taking responsibility for the things you do wrong, you call them all evil. I love it. That is so incredible.
And I just saw a comment that I wanted to... Oh, here. Nico Japcat said, I don't hate BHB. I actually love her. She makes me laugh and reminds me how fortunate I am. True story. I mean,
I don't hate her either. Somebody has to call her out.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous.
And I just saw a comment about onions. Those onions and garlic, like, I love garlic, but onions, no. Nope.
If you hang out with a bunch of liars, you're going to be a liar.
Oh.
So if these people aren't meeting your values, like some of these people, like I'm telling you, like Bash, I met that lady. She is a sweet, sweet person. For her to be associated with that group.
But here's the thing, Betty. She was a hater. She was on panel with me. So by association, Bash was an evil hater who lied.
She's just been waiting to say Bash's name. Let's face it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody's been waiting for this. She probably doesn't trust Bash either. I mean, I'm sure that's complicated, but.
And so here's the thing.
How do you go from having an opinion about someone a month ago and now it's changed? I mean, that honestly, not to be too funny about it, but that must have been like one magical fucking walk in the woods. Because I mean, Lisa's right. Betty got it right that Bash is a sweet and good person.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not keep fucking dragging her back into it because she is a sweet and good person. I don't think she wants to deal with any of this anymore, and I don't blame her.
And she's our
I'm not
friend.
speaking for her. Yeah, I'm not speaking for her. She's around. She can speak for herself, but I mean, let's leave her out of it.
Yeah.
Group is just shocking to me. So if this nice older lady is like that, how many other nicer older people are being associated, being sucked into that drama? And
or Betty, how many of us are sweet people who are just calling it as we see it? Just because we talk about you doesn't mean we're evil liars who hate. I mean,
no. I mean, how could that even be true that everyone is against you as an evil liar? Imagine what kind of world that would be.
Yeah.
And just being manipulated. It just, everybody just needs to stop. If this is something that you do not believe in, put it like this. If what you're doing to somebody else you would not want done to, you say, your grandchild or your child or your friend, maybe you shouldn't be doing it, and maybe you shouldn't be engaging in that conduct. Because two wrongs, no matter how you try to justify it, two wrongs do not make a right. Even if I was the
Actually, it does, Betty. In mathematics, two negatives multiplied together do in fact make a positive. In other words, two wrongs make it right.
Worst person in the world, which I'm not. And even if I did half of the things that they said I did, which I haven't, but even if I did, it doesn't justify their behavior toward me. Two wrongs do not make a right. Bullying is bullying. Period. There's no justification to bullying. You're either a bullier or you're not. You bully people or you don't. You have watched one of the biggest bully.
Generally, Jenny, I actually said it yesterday. So I'm not sure if Betty saw my live when I said it, because she said, no matter how you justify it, two wrongs don't make it right. Well, actually.
Well, there is. I mean, two wrongs make a right. It's like that new philosophy that's going around the Krama world, where if you doxed me before, and now I just doxed you yesterday, that's now we're even. That's actually what they're supporting, that kind of thinking.
Right.
No, that's not how it works. If you dox someone, you're a turd. Period. There's no gray area. It doesn't matter either. Like I'll leave it there.
And VK Sir, thank you so much for becoming a new member. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Stoners, and no, not that kind of stoner. Whose accent cracks you up? Betty's? Oh my gosh. Petunia. I haven't heard the word dingleberry in so long. Oh my word. That's funny.
Campaigns perpetuated across YouTube on me. They know it. It's provable. They know that. And people are realizing they don't want to conduct themselves in that way. If your family knew how you were acting online, would they be proud of your actions? Because all these people have to hide and they have anonymity. Why do they attack other people and expect to maintain their anonymity? You don't get to do that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We don't have to say who we are.
Yeah, I'm a private citizen. I'm not a world famous shit show. I'm just a dude. I'm not even a subscriber of hers. I mean, just to be clear, I don't hate her at all. Like, I don't hate the player. I hate her game. I hate what she's doing.
Yep, and that's what I always say. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And AMAC, thank you so much for gifting a membership. And Purple Haze, number 11. Congratulations. Welcome to the Stoners. Hey, Amberly. Yes. Oh, yes. I have to do my suck it, Betty, because we're back over 300 again. I really need to get a shirts that say that, or stickers, something.
If you want to be anonymous and you want to cover true crime, or you even want to cover bad behavior, nobody's going to try to unmask you for that. But when you go and start stalking people, and somebody
even... Who's stalking you, Betty? I don't think anyone is stalking you.
And did she just say no one's going to try to unmask you?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for a woman that hates Disney, why does she sound like a fucking Disney villain?
And Forgotten Whispers, thank you so much for gifting a membership in Shopaholic. Congratulations. Welcome to the Stoners.
even said Betty never shows receipts. First of all, I am the receipt. Secondly, when I came on here, I said I'm not going to be starting to engage where every single thing I do, I've got to produce something. And I never have, never will, and I will never do it. You either believe me or you don't believe me. What I find ironic is that these people they are so quick to call you a liar that they won't even look into the allegation. See, me, when I call somebody a liar or go after somebody, I look into the allegation. I work it. I don't have to have somebody show me a receipt. I look.
Bullshit. You called me and Sinner a liar the other day. And you've never told us how we're liars.
I am the receipt. I'm the receipt, Betty, not you. What is she even talking about? I'm the receipt.
She's the proof. I have no idea.
I have the TV on so I can see the chat, but I gotta walk away because those earrings are fucking distracting me.
They're big hoops. I haven't seen those hoops before.
Yeah, that's a lot. I want to hear them clank. I want to see her shake her head so they clank.
For the receipts. So maybe if you guys would have just done your due diligence, maybe none of this would have been created. But it was your own ignorance and thinking, I owe somebody something. I owe nobody nothing.
What is she talking about?
And I will continue to say that at every single ending of my live streams. I do not work for anybody else. I work for myself. I work helping other families. This is a subscriber sponsored channel that helps get me out to places to help families. I work very hard. And what happened to me should never happen to anybody else. And believe it or not, everything you're seeing unfolding on YouTube right now are my receipts. And had you pulled your head out of your ass for 5...
What receipts?
The only work. The only thing she works is the fucking last nerve of everyone with common sense. Goofy.
Honeybee's Honeycomb says, you know what they say, the bigger the hole, the bigger hoe. The bigger the hoe. Okay, well, I did not hear that, but I have not heard that before, but thank you. Here in South Africa, only the ladies of the night wear that size earring hoops. Oh my gosh, BL, you're in South Africa? I actually, when I was in college, I went there for 6 weeks. We started in Johannesburg, and then we ended up in Cape Town. So we traveled all through, we went through Swaziland.
Minutes and actually looked at what I was saying instead of just being so quick to call me a liar, you would have found it a long time ago. All this stuff was done behind the scenes where I had no access to those actual receipts, but I knew it was happening. And so did all of you.
Oh, Lisa, that's a good point. And I think I said that the other day, Betty, I'm world famous too. I have people in here from the UK, from South Africa, I'm sure other countries. Yeah, so you're not the only one that's world famous anymore.
You chose to ignore it. You chose to run with it. You chose to lie and manipulate your audience because it was the cool thing to do. Well, now you have to pay the piper and fix it.
Pay the piper?
And I'm calling everybody that sat there and said every time I went out and searched it was a fake search. I'm calling them liars because they lied to you. Every time they said I was collecting money and wasn't doing what I said with the money, that was a lie.
Look at that pause.
I'm so confused. Is she? Where's How much money do I owe the Piper? And is she gonna drop my mask or not? I'm so confused of what she's talking about.
I mean, you did lie about what you were going to do with funds that you collected. The Washington, D.C. trip where you were going to meet with delegates and representatives for the children. And instead, we're making a video in honor of Mr. Trump with your Proud Boys. That's a lie. Just saying, Betty.
What was the word I heard to use? Oh yeah, the other day. Yeah, Betty, you're telling some real whoppers. I heard another channel say that the other day. I thought I'd use it. It's funny. Telling some real whoppers, Betty.
All these lies that injured me and injured the families that I was going to be able to help with that funds. That's what they lied about. All the while pointing the finger and saying I was the one doing it. No, I was not lying. I was telling the truth. You guys twisted it on. I'm not talking to you, Angel, but I'm speaking in general. You guys are the ones that made mountains out of molehills. You're the ones that chose to go behind the scenes and follow people and stalk people. And now all that's coming to light, and everybody's like, oh, she did behind the scenes. Oh, okay, so doing dirty behind the scenes where nobody can see it, that's even more reputable now than owning it, right? Taking accountability. Oh, it's funny how people can take accountability when they're busted.
Oh, well, we know who she's talking about there, and it ain't me, and it ain't Sinner.
Yep.
Betty.
It is funny. Someone said Betty's a whopper. She does love her some BK, doesn't she?
See you, evil Queen Yaya.
When they're busted. More will come out. More will come out. More will come out. And then you'll realize just how much money you wasted. Oh, by the way, thank you for thinking I was so special that I'm worth $20,000 to you hate channels. You guys just lost $20,000 over Bullhorn Betty.
What is she talking about?
I don't know who you guys are because I didn't lose a red cent. I donated money to Ikenmel because he's a good man and a single dad.
Oh, she's talking about the fund. Okay, I was like, what is she talking about? We lost $20,000. Oh, yeah, you're pretty confident you're going to win, Betty.
She is not going to win.
No, I mean
it's already been. It's a wrap.
Yeah, Christina, definitely hallucinations.
What I would do if I was her is I would drop the lawsuit, pray the queen drops the countersuit, which I wouldn't if I was queen.
No, I wouldn't either.
I would hunker down and I would fucking prepare for the storm that is going to be a Hurricane SF that's going to be blowing right towards her there in Manatee County.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. I would go into full self-preservation mode and just cut the shit.
Yeah.
That is sick because one person couldn't stop. $20,000 could have helped a family. $20,000 could have bought a lot of flyers to help a family.
You and the damn flyers. Like, nobody cares about your stinking flyers, Betty.
$20,000 could have bought equipment to go help a family. You guys are sick in the fucking head.
Woo! Betty, I thought you didn't swear.
She just said she hated cursing. And she hated drama. I mean, it hasn't. In 12 minutes ago, she said, "I hate drama and cursing."
She said she was going like 10 minutes ago, but here she's still talking, and now she doesn't do drama or swear, and she's doing both. Gotcha, Betty. Gotcha.
$20,000 sick in the fucking head. Excuse my language, preachers and pastors. I love you guys. I'm not a perfect Christian. Never claimed to be. God help me.
Oh,
that's insane. You can't fix stupid here on YouTube. You can
look at that pause. She's just jelly, in my opinion. She's jelly that someone other than her has the support they have and that people actually love that person. Betty's jealous that she wasn't able to raise $20,000 on her channel.
Yeah.
That pause, holy shit.
Well, people want to support the person that's right, not the person that's wrong.
Right.
Specifically in this case, in my opinion, Betty, she did it. She started it. She knew it was not going to do anything but cause trouble for everyone. That's her full intent, in my opinion. I don't think she ever intended on winning. She thought that more people would rally behind her, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And now she's just spinning.
Mm-hmm. That she is.
Only watch it and just be like, all right, guys, take care. Have a great day. TGIF. I hope you guys got a smile on your face. We kick ass, take some names. Guess what? They're going to be jelly. They're going to be jelly, jelly, jelly for a really long time. So you guys might as well start putting on your shit-kicking boots, because honestly, we're not going anywhere. And we do not bow down, nor do we answer to anybody. We do what's right because it's the right thing to do. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I could care less whether any creator likes me. Guess what? I don't need a whole bunch of people on my panel to run a show either.
Oh,
I don't need
Betty.
Dang.
Betty.
So she's still talking shit on the person that she's in a lawsuit with.
That she is.
That is just, I mean, I have to admit it's fun to watch, but it is so wild. It is. These people.
I mean, and just those, specific details tells you exactly who she's talking about. Like she's
there's no ambiguity. It's very yeah. She needs like a handler.
Say that again.
I said she needs a friend. I mean, she needs someone to like hang out with, to tell her, hey, maybe not do that. Maybe don't say that.
Yeah.
Just for fuck's sake.
People to go out and do the right thing. I'm fine all by myself. Guess what I got? I got my best friend, folks. I got my best friend. What is this? What is this? Holy shit! Bullhorn Betty's got the bullhorn! Run for the fences! Oh my god, it's coming to an end. She's got the bullhorn.
Oh my gosh.
So,
yeah.
You need to get her for emotional. She's already. It doesn't really matter. We'll get this all rolled out. But 14 months. 14 months. 14 months. I want to put that in perspective. 14 months. In 14 months, you know how many protests I did in 14 months? One.
And I didn't understand where the 14 months, what the relevance of that is. I
couldn't figure it out either.
Yeah, I don't know what the 14 months means.
Because I know whenever she said, these people have been going after me for 2 years, and then you were like, I've only been here since February. Right? Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So she wasn't talking about you there. So, okay, so she's talking about everyone else. But now it's in the last 14 months. So who started a channel 14 months ago?
I have no idea.
I don't either. But I think that's who she's talking about, right?
In this pause, like, look at her. She's gloating. She thinks that she is the hot tamale.
Just her screaming into that microphone, and at the risk of sounding petty, like that is some Britney Spears shit. Like just completely bonkers.
Oh my gosh, Sherlock Homie says she's obsessed with flyers because she bulk prints them on her Printosaurus Rex, and like it's 1993, and she went to Kinko's. She tells family she's paid for them. Right. Oh, okay. So Kathy said that's when she got hooked up with MGL, JLR, and Dolly 14 months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I wasn't paying any attention to any of this then.
Yep, me either.
14 months. One protest, Quentin Simon. Because Gabby was years ago, and so was Summer Wells. So in the last 14 months that they've been badgering me over the head, literally one case. Way to go, guys. Are you done being childish and stupid yet? Probably not. Again, you can't fix stupid. And arguing with it only makes you look stupid. Guys, have a great day.
Yeah, I cut her off. All right. So those are the clips of Betty I have. Now, I will say that, actually, give me 1 second. I was emailed someone had said with Betty's post. So let me just go back to Betty's community post. So Betty had posted this screenshot where she said, wow, headstones and headlines. Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Wow. So are you slithering away from that hate squads? Asking for a friend. So this is Queen here. Aileen in the orange. So Queen said, I knew that bitch was a snake. I fucking knew it. Emmy is too. Aileen says, oh, Emmy is hence why I slithered away. And Queen said, yep. So someone had, we were talking about context. What came before? What came after? And so I do have what came before. And I'm going to share it. Give me 1 second. And this is what came before.
Oh, Christina Logan, the messages that we're looking at are 100% real. It wouldn't be on the screen if it wasn't real.
So this was before. I don't know what this is in reference to. Yeah, shake my damn head. Bash lives in Johnson City. That's what Aileen said. Queen says, what's Bash's real name? Aileen says, met Layla's mom too. Queen says, I wonder how her subs are going to feel about this. And Aileen responds, I think it's Athena. Well, Athena is Bash's cat. Queen responds, okay, what's Emmy saying? Aileen responds, well, she took a bunch of videos and told me she's not playing them. She said BHB is really fucking looking. I don't fuck with Emmy like I did with Bash. I fuck with blank 10 times more. That's what came before. I knew that bitch was a snake. I fucking knew it. Emmy is too. Oh, Emmy is hence why I slithered away. Yep. So
no, from my perspective,
what came before.
From my perspective there, I don't know. It seems like seems real fucked up. I mean, of course you're allowed to have your opinion. Shit, it's nobody's business. If I hated Emmy and texted that to my friend, that's nobody's business at all. But there's a bigger picture I think people are missing out on. The person who's in those texts has the context and has the messages before and after and is just refusing to. You don't even have to print them out. Don't even screenshot them. Just tell us what's going on. Nope, that's not going to happen. So, I mean, what's the story? I mean, shitty.
And somebody said BHB just doxed the F out of QB. By the way, her real name was up on there. Oh, see, I can't see it on my computer because it doesn't. Oh, probably because I'm zoomed in. Yep. So, yes. So I don't know what came after. That's what was before. So again, I was just emailed that. I'm not going to say who sent it to me. because that's not relevant. But like we said, context is important. And I just thought it was funny that Betty was trying to, I don't know what she was trying to do with that community post, like see if I was changing, liking her more.
If I were her, I would have done it too. I mean, that's like a piece of gold to her. I mean, it makes it look like she's right, even though she's wrong, is my point. It supports the shit that she says, and that sucks. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying.
Oh, these are the texts that Aileen sent to BHB. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I'm guessing then that's probably where whoever, well, not whoever, but the person who sent it to me, that's probably where they got it from. Was BHB or someone that. Oh, I agree, Liz. Betty is trying to get me and Queen to fight. But the thing that Betty doesn't understand, and this is what I had commented, because Queen had actually shared, well, not shared the post, but responded to it. And so I said, Betty has cracked the code of YouTube frenemies. She also needs a lesson in deductive reasoning, because Queen and I have never been friends, so to speak. Yes, I watch Queen. I go to her chat. I hang out with people. Queen, I don't believe has ever been in one of my lives. Maybe two. But like we keep on our own sides of the street. You know what I mean? Like, and Betty is again using my friend to try, in my opinion, to strengthen her case. But the thing is, you can be friends and not have the same likes and dislikes. I hate onions. I'm sure Sinner loves onions. We're still friends.
I can't live without onions.
So Betty just, I mean, she's not as slick as she thinks she is. Just saying.
Honestly, my advice to her is sound. Just buckle up and get ready for the real court case. Because there's still a way for her to slither her way out of this. But she's just working against herself.
Yep. So that's all I have on Betty, but I know, Sinner, you wanted to say something.
Oh, yeah. I know there's a lot of bullshit and shitty people, on YouTube and things like that. But I just wanted to send out my condolences to Gray Hughes and his community. They lost one of their mods, passed away. Her name was Jen H, and I've been lurking in Gray's for a couple of years, and she was always a very nice person, and she fought all the way to the end, from what I understand. So their community is very busted, broken up over there. So go show some love when you can, and yeah, that's all I got.
Yes, and Brianna, I did see a video earlier when I got home. It's called Sad News, and that Gray Hughes had done, and he does talk about Jen, and it's really really sweet. So if you were a follower of Gray and knew Jen, definitely check out his video. It's called Sad News. And
I know he explains it, but he's trying to come up with some type of charity fund in her name. He's still sorting it out, but go check out the video. It's only about 45 minutes or something. It's definitely worth a look, because he gets a lot of shit, and I think he does more honestly than everyone else in true crime. I mean, I guess that's a bold statement, but he puts his fucking money where his mouth is. And I've been blocking his chat for over a year, so I don't, it's not, what I'm saying isn't personal to him. It's just true. He doesn't take any shit, and he shouldn't. That's it. Go show them some love.
And so this comment, Leo says, I respect you both up there for the responsible coverage on Maui fires. I'm not getting involved in this one because I like Queen, Emmy, and Sinner a lot. And we love you, Leo. And I really, really appreciated your perspective on Maui, and to have someone actually there with, a bird's eye view, so to speak, was, I mean, I couldn't have asked for anyone else to help me and my audience understand what was happening. Liz H.
Yes, Leo was a blessing, and Leo is a blessing to our chat, and gave us the best information about Maui. Really helped calm a lot of panic at first. Yes, love you, Leo.
And Liz Aileen was not my friend. No, she did come to. She came in chat. She did, hang out in my lives, but we were not friends. No. All right. So, thank you, Leo. And you respected me and the Hawaiians and locals, and no one else did. Well, I'm sure there were others, but I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And Leo says, I have 100% loyalty. I don't care who says I go where I want. Oh, I don't care who says I go where or what. I speak the truth, like it or not. Too bad. Yeah. Yeah, Davis fam. You're right. Yes, and I agree, Flamingo. We can all agree to disagree.
Most of the time.
Oh my God, Brianna, you're in Switzerland? Really?
Lucky.
Why did I think you were in the States? I guess I never knew. So Brianna said, Leo the Lioness stated my actual position 1,000 times better than I did earlier. My position is I don't have a position. Emmy, I love you, and I love her, and I'm Switzerland. Oh, you are Switzerland, not in Switzerland. Okay, my bad.
I see.
I just saw Switzerland, and I was like, oh, you're in Switzerland?
Roddy says Aileen is playing double agent. Well, yeah. Well, like quadruple agent. But I mean, again, don't get lost in the woods with the information, though, because, I mean, Aileen was really good friends with the person that's in those text messages for like years before they weren't friends. So, I mean.
Yeah, just don't listen to me, y'all. Like, it's been a long week. I just saw Switzerland and I was like, oh, you're from Switzerland.
I saw that. I thought the same thing.
Yes, suck it, Betty. Yes. And I came in under my 2 hours, so go figure.
Switzerland actually has a pretty tough army. So.
Yeah. I follow a lot of people too that, they may not like each other, but I like their content. I mean, I watch Laura, and, Laura and I have never had any issues. We both dislike what Betty does. And, I go and hang out. It doesn't mean that I'm, for this person or that person. Like, I'm kind of everywhere.
I popped into Laura's once, a couple times in the last, with all the crazy shit that's been going on, and I just don't know who anybody is. I don't know what they're talking about. I have no idea who like half of these people that are subject of conversation are. And I'm not going to go search around for them. I think I've already learned enough.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Oh, BHB is in the bushes? Possibly. Oh, wait. Let me not forget about my poll, because I forgot about my poll the other night. We had a poll, and I forgot to end it like I always do. So I'm going to end it. And so here we have, so I had Are people who attack BHB uneducated? 94% said no. 5% said yes. And I'm going to make that 6% so that it equals 100. I agree, Chris. Definitely different perspectives. Like, and you may agree on some things and not other things. I mean, that's kind of how I am. Like, I don't think I know it all. And, I can respect other people's perspectives in some respect.
Hey, the good Nanya, I liked your last couple of videos.
Hey, Nanya. Oh, Nanya, I loved the one that was it yesterday? It was the short one, like 20 minutes. Like, you couldn't have said it any better. And I definitely gave that a like because it was
I watched
right
it by
on.
myself and I gave a standing ovation.
Oh, that's true, KB. It was probably Betty and maybe one of her mods voted yes. Yes, end the poll and not that kind of stoner. Oh, possibly 1% undecided. All right, y'all. Well, any last words, Sinner?
No, thanks for having me as always. I do apologize to you personally if I got too bitey there with my words. I just get fed up. That's all. But it was fun anyways.
Yeah, we all need to vent. It's just we have to know when to slow our roll.
It's just whenever you get blocked in a chat and someone's live talking about you, I took it personal. I still do. But that's whatever. And tomorrow's a new day.
Yep. All right, y'all. Oh, and John said I like Sinner's side of things. Yes.
Thanks, John.
So I'll probably only be live if a news story or something comes about. I don't plan on going live about Betty at all this weekend, but I will have my members only on Sunday night like I have been doing. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And until then, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by chat. Oh, Rowdy, thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, y'all. We'll see you on the flip side.